RORY MAL.
Oh, it's gonna be a great episode today, fellas. Whenever you start with saying my name,
that's the intro.
Say my name. If she's not there, if you're alone.
First of all, if he's real, he could get the "I love you" line off.
Definitely.
Yeah,
easily. Like that's gonna change things. Like
I've gotten some of my best "I love yous" off while she was sleeping on my chest.
Yeah,
come on now. I know, D. I'm not shit. I know.
Listen,
that's what I'm here for today. I ain't shit.
And how he acting? You acting shady calling my house when I ain't tell you to.
Right. Mind your fucking business. Mind your business.
Michelle. Kelly.
Yo. Say Beyonce. Say it.
No, I would never do that.
Exactly.
No.
No, thank you.
Fuck exactly.
We are back.
You can't ever offend, as we've seen, transgender people, Jewish people, or Beyonce.
Yeah.
Those are the three. You just gotta stay away from those.
Yeah. As best as you can.
For sure.
Yeah, you should.
Anyways.
R.I.P. Keri Hilson.
Did you say she's alive? Don't kill.
Who?
She said R.I.P. Keri Hilson.
Keri Hilson is alive and well.
Doing just fine.
And looking amazing. Is she still with Serge Ibaka?
No.
They broke up?
No, they broke up.
Okay.
Maul, get the fuck.
Let me see. D, I'm looking all right.
She's taller than you.
And don't do that. Keri Hilson came back with a record after that.
What record she came back with?
That Knock You Down joint with Mario and Kanye.
Okay.
That record was hard.
But
that was post Beyonce.
Barely. She was still dissing Beyonce and doing. Once she started like really dragging it is when like.
Yo, but how you know Keri's taller than me? How tall is she?
She was, because when she used to stand next to Serge, she was like, he wasn't towering over her.
Cut it out. Yeah, now Keri Hilson is 6'5". Serge Ibaka is fucking 6'10". You mean he wasn't towering over her? He was towering over her.
You know when you see basketball players with like model women and then you see them with like short, dinky
Keri
women?
Hilson is not 6 feet tall.
I didn't say she was 6 feet tall.
So Serge is towering over her. He's 6'10".
She's like 5'10".
Okay, I think it's weird that you know his height and not hers.
No, I was trying to see where she was going because he said he wasn't towering over her. She's
like,
not
you see
feet.
how when you see Shaq with his girlfriends, like Shaq likes really petite, small girls. So like it looks weird because they're so short. Keri Hilson isn't that short.
No, she's definitely not short. But,
I just said she was taller than you.
Nah,
but you trying to get off,
she
not 6 feet. Okay, neither.
We the same height. I've stood next to Keri before. That's why I was trying to go with it.
What were we all standing next to each other for?
Just in the same place. It wasn't like we were together, nothing like that.
You harmonized Miss Keri, baby?
She's 5'9".
Yeah, exactly.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Okay.
5'10" on a good day.
Yeah.
Most days are good days.
You got the Nike boots or Tim's on?
Yeah. You know, come on, you know how I go, bro.
What?
I've got to get the extra half.
I'm the same height.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Have to. Platforms. Even these New Balances give me a little raise.
Walk a little more.
Yeah, there's a little height on the heel. Little stiletto on them.
Stiletto.
But don't hate on Keri Hilson, man.
Love Keri Hilson.
I love Keri Hilson.
And her diss to Beyonce and Ciara was pretty good. It was just because who she was dissing. Yeah, but it was a fair diss.
Yeah. But she didn't put out some bullshit. Like she
got kind of busy on this.
And we need some of that sometimes.
She kind of spazzed on this.
This episode is dedicated to Keri Hilson, matter of fact. Let's dedicate this episode to Keri Hilson.
Only if Beyonce is okay with it.
The legend Keri Hilson. Only if Beyonce approves.
Hold on.
Why is this the T-Pain version? This is the...
Down. Shoot these bitches down.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to start no mess.
She started out with, I'm not trying to start no mess.
Just something on my chest. Maybe she had a cold.
Messy.
Maybe she had a cold. Who knows? She just had something on her chest. She probably's a little congested.
Yeah.
She did. She actually had 3 beautiful kids.
Three beautiful, amazing children.
When Blue hear this, when she grow up, it's over for Keri.
Oh, and called out.
How we know she was talking about? How we know she? Because she was getting at a few chicks on that verse. That wasn't just B.
It was Beyonce and Ciara.
Ciara, because she wrote for Ciara and all that.
Yeah.
One can sing, one can date. She kind of got off on that. And in this era, too, that was the sound.
And Keri is gorgeous.
She's fucking drop dead gorgeous.
Pretty girls can say whatever they want.
They can't. I mean, they're going to have a career afterwards.
Well, she was also dissing two very pretty women as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I love when pretty women argue.
Yeah.
I just like that.
You like the feistiness?
Because I want to see who going to get crazy first. Because, you know, pretty women try to keep it classy. They like, yo, you know what? But you know that we all from that same place. Like, yo, she's from the hood. It's still there.
I like, usually whoever was pretty longer will be the loser.
Whoever was pretty long. So whoever's older?
No. Some of these chicks just got pretty. So they was fighting when they was kids.
Yeah.
You can tell a chick that just got pretty,
but these
she has a
women,
good one-two
women
combo.
that just got money,
Keri.
women who like just became bougie and they be on their bougie shit, and then you like, wait a minute, ho, like you forgot.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
you've been to Atlanta.
Don't.
Anyways, we didn't really have any pre-production. We
At
just
all.
started with Say My Name.
we don't need no pre-pro.
Yo,
Is that what they call it? Pre-pro?
there be pre-production. Y'all don't read my notes.
We do. Listen, Damaris.
I wish there was
read
more
all of
notes.
your
This is the
notes.
first time you've given us notes in weeks.
No, this is the first time you've looked at the notes in weeks.
That is not true. I add to the notes.
Okay.
And
Well,
the
what
notes
do we
are
feel like
written so
starting with?
beautifully, Damaris.
You said what?
Thank you. You said your notes are written so
Thank
beautifully.
you. I signed them and all. Y'all miss Carl sexual harassed me.
What? Carl.
Another HR.
Carl.
Eddin, you were there.
Wait,
Protect black women.
Can you tell me what happened again?
Wow.
That's right, Eddin.
What are you
Stand.
Yeah, I don't know. Baze has picked up a piece of our set for the listeners.
Rory is,
There's
Rory is the
chaos.
worst parent in the world.
There's so much chaos going on.
There-
Right now. It's showing labels. Eddin's turning his back on
just grape
sexual
juice.
harassment.
Wait, who's harassing who in here? God damn it!
No,
because
y'all-
HR is here now.
Actually, Damaris and Carl are going to start a sex club.
We are not.
Wait, what? What is
What
happening?
the hell
right
is going
now?
on?
And they're going to bounce off of each other.
That's.
All right, hold on. Let's everyone slow down. This is getting off the rails very quickly. Let's get some structure here.
Oh,
Who
Should we
harassed
address the sexual harassment? Wait, if you guys are in a sex club together, can there be sexual harassment?
Yes, yes, it can be.
Yes,
that's what they
consent is
say.
needed, yes.
Consent is needed, even in the sex club.
I agree. I completely
in more places than any of this.
Like a woman posted on Instagram the other day. I saw. She said, "Just because I'm showing skin doesn't mean that."
I want you to look.
I can look at whatever I want to look at. You think I'm going to cover
I mean, you
my
put an eye
eyes?
emoji in your caption.
Yeah, like I can look. I don't have
You
to
know
say.
what?
I can't. I may not be able to speak, and I can't catcall you, but I can look. Men can look. God damn it! I'm gonna look at some ass. We're not doing that.
Respectfully, look at some.
Respectfully.
How do you respectfully look? Is
You
this
just-
the eyebrows? Is it in the brows?
You just give
Lift
us
your head up
give
real
a
quick so
smile.
I can see
That'll really
eyebrows.
Or like,
won't look like a serial killer.
ass, titties. Nice.
No, that sounds ridiculously
Nice.
creepy.
Yeah.
All right, so
But who harassed who here? What happened?
No, we were.
I was in the bathroom.
For backstory, Carl was in the engineer room practicing his
Moonwalk?
WBLS voice
Okay.
or whatever. So I was in there practicing mine. So I came out here and
Can I hear it?
my WBLS voice?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So
but
good.
you're on the radio.
Yeah.
This is not the right.
Maul does his all the time. He gets,
Oh yeah.
yeah. See,
That's small.
Yeah, D, you know what I'll
Sound
be
like the
doing.
fucking
Yeah,
Kool-Aid
exactly. Yeah.
No, let me see.
Clear the palate. There you go.
Welcome to Late at Night Women Get Right.
Oh, okay. I don't know what she said, but I like it.
I thought it was trash.
You didn't like that?
Yo,
I thought it was bad. I thought it was terrible.
What you said late at night? What?
Now I
Women
see
Get
why.
Right.
Now I see why you were sexually harassed.
Oh, that was trash. Bend over. Imagine that's how the interview go. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, all right,
Bend
now
over.
I'm gonna objectify you.
Yeah, let me see. Turn around. Let me
Yeah,
look
all
at
right,
you.
Let's find the
Yeah,
positives.
the voice is not it. Just turn around. Let us look at you.
All right, so then you did that.
Carl said, Damaris, we should start. He didn't mean it. He was like, Damaris, we should start a sex club. And
I think he meant
he
it.
said, I think, yeah, right. He was like, I think we should start a sex club, and then we can we'll be good because we can bounce off each other. And I was like, Carl, I want you to think about what you just said to me and write it down. And we're gonna
He
talk
meant
about
like
it.
ideas.
Yeah, he meant that, but he had the WBLS voice on. When
Oh,
he
so
said
it was a little
So
creepy.
it was very creepy.
Well, he had
Oh,
to pitch
yes.
it to you, to show that he could be a valuable partner, because he would be on the mic playing the music while you was, doing your sex ring.
Sex
Carl-
ring.
I am not.
The little number
Yo,
you were doing.
How come they got rid of the DJ at the strip club doing the come into the stage? They don't do that no more.
Those are at the gentlemen's clubs. They do that. Strip
They
club and
still do
gentleman
it.
club are different.
Are they though?
Yeah, because they talk different. That's the gentleman way of telling the lady to come on stage and shake her ass. Come into the stage. Angel Dust.
What?
You know it's a girl named Angel Dust. You know what Angel Dust looks like. Skinny white girl, just want to pay her bills.
For sure.
Angel Dust is fucking hilarious.
You know when Angel Dust come to stage, that's when all the guys go to the bathroom.
Oh, for sure. She weighs 80 pounds.
You know you've seen Angel Dust.
She's on Angel Dust.
For sure. Are you kidding me?
Lisa Ray McCoy said that she felt she lost herself in the role of playing Diamond.
She lost herself.
Yeah, she felt like every time she had an identity crisis, every time she went out, she felt like she would people only care about her if she had like the long hair and like she was sexy. She said she felt like she had to be sexy all the time because Diamond made her a sex symbol. So she never felt like she could just be regular.
I mean, that's how I feel about this podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you think I want to go out and debate top 10 rappers with people? No, I want to enjoy my meal.
Every time
I lost myself and my identity on this podcast.
Every time I walk in the store, it's like, yo, so you telling me Wayne ain't got no classics, really? I'm like, fam, listen more intently, all right? It's not what we were saying.
That's Maul. I'm Jamil.
You did say that.
I said Carter 3 wasn't a
No,
classic.
you said Wayne doesn't have a classic album. You thought you said off mic, but I left
if you're gonna say he does 2, Mike, is it for me?
Okay.
2 is it for me for sure.
But
3, not so much.
Rory, you were debating top 10 rappers before you got on a podcast.
Yeah, but not like to the world, like to my friends.
Yeah, now it's like a job.
I would do that.
Like you have to debate everything now.
As we always say, when men realize that they're not going to get pussy that night and they're drunk or high, let's just argue rap for the rest of the night. Standard. I do that with my friends. I don't want to go out to dinner and the waiter instead of telling me the specials, tells me his top 5.
Writes them on the ticket, actually, on the check. And by the way.
And then my favorite is like the super open-ended question where I don't know what to say. Like, yo, but for real, how do you feel about Jay Dilla? And I'm like,
he was great, amazing producer.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, first and foremost, but amazing producer.
I'll have the steak, sir.
You scared the audience shit now? Obviously, this is a Dilla fan right here.
For sure. Well, a good segue is to the first thing Damaris wrote down on this, since we're speaking of sex clubs. She wrote, instead of like the top shit that's really going on, she said, random, woman with 2 vaginas uses one for work and one for personal.
I thought that was fucking amazing when I found that. You didn't have to bring that up at the top of the podcast, though. Like, that could have been worked in at the end.
Would you guys want 2 dicks?
I mean, yeah.
You. What?
He was suggesting not, do you want to, if you were to have a second penis?
No, I'm cool.
On your anatomy.
I'm cool.
I don't know, second one could be cool.
No, it can't.
Why not?
You pull your pants down and you pull 2 dicks out, you think a woman is just going to be like, oh,
I've met some women that would definitely say yes.
That's crazy.
One in the pink, one in the stink.
Yeah. Or a deep head.
See, y'all be letting Damaris get shit off. See, if I say something, y'all be letting Damaris get some sick shit off, man. One in the stink, one in the pink. Now, if I said that,
I can see Maul saying that though.
That's 100%. That's one of my bars. I've said that before. Absolutely.
That's all Maul.
The shocker. You just give him one of these. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, the bowling ball. You put it right in her butt.
Snap your fingers.
Of course. Yeah. I saw porn the other night.
Maul.
No, seriously. Like this was like, porn has gone to another level now. They're doing shit in porn where it's like, all right, this is all gonna get canceled in a minute.
Porn?
Dude was having sex with a girl, right? So he's having anal sex with the girl.
Swag.
And he then bends over, like she's bent over. He's hitting it from the back. He then bends down to her butthole and starts whistling into her butt.
Whistle while you work.
It's like, fam.
What?
It's like, fam, this is what they doing now?
Yeah, you got to come up with new shit, man.
Whistling in a chick's butt?
Listen, podcasting, we pod twice a week. We got to just talk about random shit. We have to come up with new shit. We've talked about everything. Porn is the same thing. They fucked every possible way you can fuck. You got to find new shit to do.
For sure.
Like, they're doing diabolical shit now.
But if they're whistling in assholes now, like, where are we going? What's next?
I mean, listen, I like sex and music together. It's like a
crossover
album.
No, it's Whistle While You Work. It's essentially Whistle While You Work.
Well, I mean, how was the whistle? Was it a good jingle?
No, he whistled like he was calling a play on a football field. It wasn't like a sexy, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a seductive, like, you know, it was like one of them hard whistles, like he was calling out the fucking audible.
But
what does a seductive whistle sound like, Maul?
You know, like, I don't know. I can't really whistle.
Turned everyone on.
Just something like his shit was like loud, aggressive, like he was trying to call out the block, like the blitz is coming, like watch him.
But you got to think too, he had to practice that. That wasn't a freestyle.
No. He definitely
practice, like that must have been hilarious. Where's the BTS for that?
But she wasn't ready for that. You could tell they didn't speak about that because when he did it, like she started laughing. You could tell like she wasn't ready for that.
It probably tickled.
I'm sure somebody blow air in your ass. I'm sure it did. Why wouldn't it? Same as an ear, I would guess, right? Somebody was to blow whistle in your ear,
I suppose.
right?
Oh, I thought he whistled with her ass. Like use the whole. That's what I didn't. That's what I thought you were saying.
Rory, what the fuck?
How? Just explain to me
There's
how.
air. I don't know. Halfway. Like,
I get what you.
like
Ew,
you blow
that's
into a whistle.
Rory, real freaky. That's nasty.
That's what I thought he meant.
That's nasty.
How? I just want you to explain to me how would you whistle
I think
with
it's
somebody's
creepier
ass?
to just whistle around some ass.
So, okay, so now welcome. This is where I'm at. He bent her over and started whistling into her ass. I think the ass might have whistled back.
That's
Like,
what I
yeah, I
thought
would have to
happened.
go back and I think the asshole whistled back.
She farted.
Yeah,
That's what that was.
definitely.
Well, back to the two vaginas. One, I'd be interested to see what that even looks like.
So apparently, she has one open. It's just one. She never knew it until she got pregnant, I think. But she just had one. Like she just
How
had
do you
one
not know
opening
that?
because she just has one opening. So when you look at it, the only way you can tell is when she has two vaginal.
Oh, it's like a
canals.
fork in the road.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Oh, I
Exactly.
know. I met a girl that had that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
you
thought
can
you meant
some
she had
people
two
have-
separate pussies.
No.
That's what I thought too.
She
Oh,
has
okay.
one.
Yeah.
vagina,
No,
two
I met a girl. I met a
vaginal
girl that had that
openings.
before. Yeah, she told me to
How was the
I mean
pussy?
canals.
to go the other way.
It was
Like don't
good?
go in that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, did you have to angle it differently?
Yeah, like it because it's easy. It's almost like the butthole in the pussy.
Mhm.
Like you could almost slip into that whole girl or jump. Like nah, chill. Like not it.
Not
It's
the
just the
left.
same thing. Yeah,
Not the
because I think the other side hurts her if you try to penetrate that.
Okay.
shit.
What happens if you hit the middle, like the middle of the fork?
There was no middle. It was just like skin and like.
Did you hit her like with a Jay-Z bar when you were going in?
I promise you,
came
the
to
last
fork in
the
road
last
and I
guy
went
I'm
straight.
thinking about when I'm fucking is Jay. I can promise you. I
Until
can
you get to a
promise you.
fork in the road, though,
Yeah.
then maybe that
Even
renegade
then-
line may pop up.
It makes more sense. But even then, I'm not reciting the line. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But it was pretty fun though.
Would you play renegade like every now and then when y'all were fucking just to?
No,
Okay.
I've never played Renegade while I was having sex. That's just not. It doesn't get it done.
No,
Nah, Renegade is for other things, other activities in the house.
M's not getting it going.
Yeah, no.
All right,
House cleaning?
Yeah, you can clean the house to Renegade.
Yo, cleaning the house of Renegade is fucking hilarious.
y'all are weird.
Right? Like what the fuck?
I'd rather play it with the two vaginas than when I'm cleaning my house.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Wait.
that's how she started her list mo.
Because I thought it was the most. I didn't. I thought it was so interesting because she was an escort, so like she would have the left side for like her Johns,
Her clients, yeah.
and then the right side for like her man or
Oh,
for
she's
herself.
such a respectful woman.
Yeah, so technically it's not cheating.
No, oh, it's cheating.
But I don't know. See, even with that, I kind of be like, I want to know what the left side feel like too.
She said the left side. She doesn't get as turned on the left side. She gets more turned on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that was kind of what the girl told me. Like, it doesn't really, it hurts more than anything.
What if I pay extra money for both than her regular rate?
You're being selfish.
Yeah, you're being. She does. I don't think she would have did it.
Yeah, she should give me a discount then, because that's really half a pussy.
When
So-
you do think about it.
Yeah, right.
And I gotta do more work and
Yeah, it's
Angle.
like first of all, this ain't the whole pussy. This is half.
She has an OnlyFans where she don't even show it, and she makes like thousands of dollars a month just because people know that she has it. But she doesn't even take her.
Yeah,
clothes
dudes
off
are
and
weird.
show
Like
it.
just a whole middle of America of dudes that never leave the house and never speak to women that pay to be online. And
I was
She
about to
doesn't-
pay for it. So.
she doesn't take her clothes off on her OnlyFans.
No, she takes her clothes off. She doesn't like strip. Like
Oh.
you don't see her vagina. She won't show.
she don't bust it
She
open.
might be in the DMs though if you give the right amount of money.
I
Well, y'all got it.
almost got OnlyFans the other day.
Why? I have OnlyFans. I'm
It
not
was-
ashamed of it.
Yes, it's a woman that I follow, and she has OnlyFans, and I was just like, you know what? I just want to see her content. Just want to see what she's really doing on there.
Do we mutually follow her?
Everybody follows her.
Oh, okay.
Chanel, Uzi.
Oh, never mind. I was
Yeah.
thinking of a specific pod listener that I've
Oh,
seen.
She has OnlyFans.
Yeah, she's
I'm-
really cool. I follow her. I know you follow her, and you know she's funny. We joke back and forth in DMs. Nothing flirting or anything like that. Just funny shit, right?
Mm.
And then she posted the OnlyFans one day, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but I am intrigued.
Yeah, you just want to see, like, okay, this is kind of like another side of this person I follow on Instagram.
Yeah, but then I don't know. Like, I have female friends that have OnlyFans, and I do pay for it, but I don't look at it.
That makes sense.
Like I support it. I don't want to see some of my female friends naked. I don't care if they are attractive. They're my friends.
See, you see,
I don't look at them like that.
So you have OnlyFans. You pay for OnlyFans for a girl that you know, but you don't watch it.
Yeah.
See, when I paid for my homegirl's dinner and she was out with another dude, the internet killed me for that.
And as you
I
should
feel like that's worse.
No.
She's
Hell,
not-
No, you're
Paying for OnlyFans and not looking? Are you fucking kidding me?
She's a stripper.
It's supporting.
I go to see her at the strip club and I throw money. It's out of friendship. It's not out of like some creepy shit.
I paid for her date out of friendship because I put her onto the spot and we joked about it when we were there.
Okay, well,
I was like, you can never bring another guy here. I was like,
what would be creepy is if I was at the strip club and she wanted to go in the back room with another dude and I paid for that. That's creepy. That's what you did.
I've done that at strip clubs. I've paid for my homeboys to get lap dances from
That's
girls.
your
We're
homeboy.
talking
I've
about
done
a
that too. That's your
random
homeboy.
guy.
I said some random guy. Like if she was about to walk into the back room with dude and I was at the strip club to support my friend, I said, whoa, wait, Alexis. Let me pay for that. And pay for her and some random dude to go in there.
No, it's not. No.
That's the same thing as what you did.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. No, it's not. First of all, he had no chance of hitting that, number one.
In the back room?
No. I'm talking about my homegirl.
Oh, look at you hating.
She was telling me on the text, like, yo, this dude is lame.
Oh, chicks have fucked plenty of guys that
Nah,
thought was
she's
lame.
not. Trust me.
I've had sex,
No,
so I know it
she's-
to be a fact.
I've had sex.
Right. That's a fact. Like, I know she hates me. I'm still hitting it.
Have you ever thought, why does this girl still give me pussy?
Absolutely. All the time I think about that. I'm like, why does she ever even have sex with me? I did nothing to deserve
I
sex
do
from that woman.
nothing for you.
I did nothing to deserve sex from that woman.
Only time we speak is at odd hours.
But that's because they use us too.
But even
And
even with
maybe you
certain
have-
situations, I don't put a lot of effort into those situations.
But like
sexually either.
I mean,
why are you doing? Like,
you
why
always
are
have to
doing
put
this?
your best foot forward in sex, though.
No, you
in the
don't.
beginning.
Nah, you got to always, because you know what I'm saying. You got to make sure your resume is always, your paperwork just got to look good.
I mean, I feel like I've been in the company for so long that like my work has spoken for itself already. And once I get closer to retirement, I don't really care.
Have you guys ever
I'm just
lied
gonna.
on your
I'm gonna.
resume?
My sex resume? Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
All the
lying on
time.
your dick.
No,
you
no,
paying
no.
for dudes' meal. I'm learning
No,
so much about you.
Not lying on your dick, no. But like you lie saying things like, "Oh yeah, like I'll eat it from the back."
Oh,
And once
I
it
will.
happens, you're not eating it from the back.
I'm not an expectations person. That's why I don't like sexting. That's why I don't want to build myself
You don't
up.
sext?
I do, but I keep it to a minimum level. I'd rather over deliver and under talk. Like I don't want to.
I'm the opposite.
I don't want to build this shit up.
I'm the
Well,
opposite.
I don't want to build this shit up and then we
I be
get
talking
there and
big
it's like,
shit. As soon as I bust, a nigga be snoring. Like nigga, I said I was gonna 6 rounds. I lied. 1 and I'm asleep. I'm gonna hit it
Maybe
all
that's-
night. I'm gonna tear that pussy up all night. No, you're not. It's still midnight.
And then when I sext, I'm like honest with my sexting, and I think women.
Nah, you can't be honest when
No,
you
but-
sex. That's when you get
but-
your lies off.
No, but here's the thing: women like it because they think I'm lying. They're like, "Oh, this is big dick energy. Like you're not bragging. You're being mad cool." Because I'll be like, "No, I'm not really. Like I can't really do 3 rounds. Like I'll give you a solid 7 minutes on the first one, and
Yeah.
I'll see how I feel for the second one."
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh my god, ha ha ha! I know you can fuck because this is how you talk." And then we get there, and it's 7 minutes, and it's exactly what I said.
That's a man with honesty. That's an honest man right there. You gotta respect. They gotta respect that, Rory. I'm the opposite though. I talk big shit. Big shit when I'm sexting.
Big shit, straight to missionary.
Yeah. The big shit, and it's like, no, I'm not eating you out. I was lying. I don't want to taste you.
Benner just texted us and told me
Grow
he
up.
was an Eagle Scout.
Excuse me?
Benner texted us and said, "Benner, fun fact, I'm an Eagle Scout."
Benner's an Eagle Scout?
Yeah, he wants to just listen to our episode.
Did you know that about Benner?
No. Am I allowed to make the joke that we made last time?
You know I'm down.
No, you are
Benner's
not.
too tall to be touched.
He wasn't.
They
always,
wasn't touching him.
He wasn't always that tall.
But you know he was a tall. You know he was a tall Boy Scout.
Yo.
You know they confused him for a leader.
He was definitely a leader.
100%.
Oh, you're gonna be a strapping young lad. Look at you, broad shoulders.
And how do you get to become an Eagle Scout?
Yeah, like you
That's
gotta do some
nasty.
nasty shit. What Benner was doing, man? We gotta talk to Benner. How he become Eagle Scout?
Eagle Scout is like a high price escort.
Eagle Scout is just they just make you look up at the trees longer with the binoculars so they can touch your butt. That's all they do.
Yo.
You know that's what they do. Yeah, you can see the eagle. He's right there.
Grooming you to be the scout leader. To keep this shit going.
Look at him up there in his nest. Like, well, why is your hand in my nest?
Yo, fuck. You said what, Eddin?
You know,
did you just whistle by my butt? It's a campfire song. Fam, get away.
You gotta be spread eagle.
yeah, you hear? You hear Jesus? You got to be spread eagle. See, this is what I'm saying.
Christ.
Yo.
So Lisa Ray said, what now? She said she wasn't.
I'm learning a lot of things about Benner, and I know our listeners have heard about Benner. Benner's one of our managers.
I want Benner to come on here one day so bad.
But I've known Benner for a really, really long time. So it's weird to find out things about Benner. One, he's an Eagle Scout. Just learned that. Number two, we found out at our Christmas dinner that Benner was a full-blown rapper and opened up for Nas. Had albums. That's why he moved to New York. I thought he moved to New York to pursue the music business.
No, he was the talent.
And I thought that was ill. I wasn't clowning him. To open up for Nas, that's some shit.
Yeah.
But that's like when you just find those things out about people you've known for over 10 years. It's weird. And the third one, and the most disturbing one ever about Benner, was the end of last year. We were out and he pulled out his credit card and he had a Star Wars credit card.
I know. He's too old for that shit. Actually, he's actually the perfect age for that shit.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Benner, actually.
But you feel like the people that would go above and beyond to get the Star Wars credit card, like,
Yeah, he had.
About their Star Wars shit. Like,
I mean, Benner's from that though. Benner is he's a hip hop baby. He's he's one of those guys that Star Wars and kung fu flicks and mixtapes and shit like that.
I
like,
found out he was a skater. He was a skater guy.
Yeah, Benner is definitely he's that guy. He's gonna be a skater.
I feel like those are things. I know you're a vegan because you tell everyone you're a vegan because you're from vegans do that shit. Damaris just got a trainer. Now she works out and she won't stop telling people that she works out. I feel like Star Wars people are that exact same. Like, that they're
they keep talking about it?
Into Star Wars.
Yeah. You didn't know Benner was into Star Wars?
He pulled the credit card out. I was like, is that yours? Is that for Grayson's account?
Yeah.
His son? And he was like, no, I'm a really big Star Wars fan. I'm like, since when?
Yeah.
Well,
since the beginning of time.
Don't like talking to people who aren't Star Wars fans.
Yeah, you don't speak Star Wars. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm offended.
See?
Is Eddin? Eddin was definitely at the Javits Center dressed as what's the little green one? What's the little green one?
Yoda?
Definitely dressed as Yoda.
Wow.
Eddin dressed as Yoda is hilarious.
What con did we find out about at our meeting? What do they call it? CrimeCon?
CrimeCon. There's a convention of people that just follow crime and crime stories and love to solve murder mysteries and it's 90-something% women, which says a lot about a woman's intuition and investigative nature. That it's 90% women that listen and support crime and murder mysteries.
And we wonder how they became all these investigators to get into our iClouds.
Yeah.
They've been going to CrimeCon.